And we are ready to kick off our first match of the afternoon between the MSS All-Stars in purple and the Gunners FC in blue.
We have Alec Hydra Daly with a knock. Juka with a turn, ball out. So you have an advance of Smalls. So that was an attempt on goal. Did not miss, hit the side net. So you have Hydra with the ball, goes back to Lynch. Lynch goes into the midfield. Ball goes long to Sean. Sean takes a look, open up to the team. Then you have advance. Ball goes wide to Hansen. Hansen looks up, looks for help, goes inside to Smalls. Yardy takes the ball. Ball goes out to Sashin, goes to Fadi. Fadi looks up, and he could not convert between Fadi and Jeff Dejean. Could not complete. So you have Javante Library checking in. Who? Oh. So you have a touch outside, ball long into the Gunners. Huh? So Christopher John looks up, looks for help, takes on Hydra. Try to look down, looks for help again, looks for chop it one. And could this be the finish? And Jeff Dejean trying a shot and being blocked by Hydra Daly. So Smalls playing the ball in. Sashin with a clearance. Lynch looking up. Fadi trying to save. And then that's a save. Ball goes out to Smalls. Smalls look for help. Asks it for Sean. Sean looks up. Try a big one. And Fadim could not control that one, so that goes outside for a goal kick on the Gunners. Leona's third, looking for help, goes out to Sashin. Sashin looks for help. Ball goes in, tweak it up, wants a turn, lovely turn. Sashin comes on the one, winds up a shot, goes to Daly. Daly has help, comes back out, looking for help. Put that ball in the middle, intercepted by Christopher Jean. Christopher John looks for help, goes out to Fadim Perez, probably puts his foot on it, and Fadim jumps over the ball. Ball goes to Hydra Dale. Hydra rolls it into Lynch. So Lynch goes out wide, goes to Yardy, and it's 2v2. Could this be the first goal? No. Intercepted again. Jeff Dejean goes up. Christopher goes up, looking for help, goes wide. Put it to Shane Small. Shane Small playing very casual, and a lovely shot going in, and a shot there by Christopher Jean, missing the target, wide of the target. This is the first half in the third place playoff. Comes back out. Look for help. Sashin takes it. Look for the turn. Push it back. Lovely 1-2 inside of his own half. Being impressed by Smalls. Smalls look for help, and then goes back out. Sashin turns it. And a lovely pass on the outside, putting the ball outside. And a shot taken there by Justin Hansen, wide of the target. And this is the first half in the Gunners versus Gunners and MSS Strikers. And the touch goes wide, looking for Daly. Goes to Kelvin Pond. Kelvin Pond checking in for Christopher Jean. Ball goes out to Kelvin Pond as he pushes the ball trying to get over his heart, looking for help. Ball goes wide to Justin. Justin, lovely save there by Lynch. Ball trapped between his foot. Lovely play inside of that area. From the press there inside. Fadim looks up. Looking, tried a shot from way. It's a weary shot as well. So a lot of shots on target from the MSS All-Stars. A big long knock and goes to Hydrodale. Hydro takes down the ball, looking for help inside. Goes wide. And that's a lovely run inside. And could they convert? And unlucky day. Lovely 1-2 and small Rose, tied to turn. And Hydro Daily with her advancing wide, getting wide, getting that ball, going wide of the target, and a little bit wide of the target. Good run there a while ago, and we have a player checking in. So we have a competition here now, 5v5. So the MSS All-Star could not take advantage of the one man down, so let's see what happens now. So the ball being played wide. Kelvin Pan advances over into the Gunners half, goes out to Fadim. Fadim push it. Playing very casual there in this half, and the ball goes out to Sashin. Sashin goes wide, the dancer, and the ball goes. And could this be the first goal? And a little bit wide of the target. A little bit wide of the target. So as we look into this first half, shot there by the Gunners. Looking very casual inside. That's All-Stars. So Kelvin Brown with the ball. Goes out to long to Jeff Dejan. Jeff Dejan with the bad control. That ball goes out for a throw-in. So we have Jeff Dejan and the guy rolling into Justin. Justin hitting that ball, and now there's advance. And already have a lovely play goal, interception there, and a lovely shot inside of there. Again, lovely ball being played there. So you have a Turin looking for help. Turn there. Very casual again. Throwing there from Shane Small. Looking along, having fun with the ball, waiting for movements. No one is moving into space. And he comes over there, interception. And Sean went away with the interception. And being blocked. Wide to Kelvin Pond. Kelvin Pond has the ball. Goes back out wide to Jeff Dejan. Being left by Justin Hansen. And Justin Hansen looks for help. And now, and Shane Smalls with a lovely 1-2 play. Putting that ball in the back of the net. Giving the MSS All-Stars their first goal, and Shane Smalls' first goal into this competition as we look for the third place winners in this 2026 VIP Media's Father's Day competition. Ball goes off. Could this be a turn? He has help. 18-1. Looking up again. Tries a shot on the outside. Ball goes to Hydra. Hydra goes. Now we have Smalls. 2-3-1. Ball comes across. And Jeff Dejan and Mr. Lynch with a lovely save inside of that area. Putting that ball across, and that ball being played too heavy, and that goes for throwing for the Gunners. So please tell a friend that we are here on the 14th of June down at the Little Bay playing field. We have lovely football. The VIP media family would like to say thank you very much for putting on such event and the ball being played. And that was a lovely shot, but not converting that chance, and one of the chances that the Gunners have had for the afternoon, and that would have been a lovely play to draw the game going forward. So you have Kelvin Pond with the ball, looking for movements, being marked by two players, then you're looking for movement again. Goes back out to Greenwood. Greenwood gives it back to Kelvin Pond. Could this be the moment? And that was a foul. That was a foul there by Kelvin Pond. And Kelvin Pond now is on a yellow and have to come out of the game for 2 minutes. So Kelvin Pond is out of the game there for 2 minutes. And he played here and he picks it up. Could this be the goal? And not as yet. So a lovely play there. So ball being played quickly. And Fadi Perilous with the ball. Being marked by Hydra Daly. And ball goes up. And he plays like he's playing by himself, but a lovely turn inside the midfield. And Justin Hansen with a play and being blocked. So we have a play here by Justin Hansen. It's a 3G3 situation. Can something be worked out of this? And Justin Hansen with a shot, and Lynchridge's experience opening his body as wide and giving Justin Hansen no sight of the goal. So that was being played where a lovely shot here and a lovely pickup. Again, missing the target from so close. Lovely ball in from Hydra Daly, pushing that ball across the goal and not converting. So we have an interesting encounter here. Could this be the making of something good to come? And you have again, and look at this, and quickly, and this is the conversion, must be the conversion, and that is the goal right there. That is the goal that they have been searching for, and you could see that coming. Lack of interest, lack of body movements, and no communication inside of the game. So you have a 1-1 game going into the second half. So you have a 1-1 here. The ball being played, lovely ball being played here. And being played by Sean Greenaway and Javonte Liebert, and Rush there. So I think the 2 minutes is up. The drop ball goes out to Justin Hansen. He looks for help, goes inside, intercepted, and Jeff DeJohn with the ball. Could he convert this one? And he opened his body just a little bit too wide, pushing that ball wide of the target, but good attempt on goal, and Lynch pushed that ball in. Being played by Christopher John, goes out to Hydra Daly. And is that a corner or a goal kick? Goal kick. So we await the official. So it's a throw-in to the Gunners. So as Gunners look up, Hydra Daly asking for help, putting that ball across, and that's a lovely turn. And Justin Hansen playing that ball across. Ball picked up by Christopher John. Christopher John looks for help. He looks up, he's taking the ball inside. A lovely touch inside to Smalls. Small put it outside to Hansen and looking to advance on the goal. Ball goes out to Christopher John. Could he do something here? And it goes wide. And save from a corner, it goes for a goal kick. And Lynch with a big kick, the wind holding that ball up in the air, not being pressed. And the turn, lovely turn by Dawson. Could this be the help that he would? He looks for help, put that ball wise to Daly. And Hydra with a lovely missing, and we have it. And again, being picked up, and the Gunners are finding some form inside of the MSS All-Stars half. And I think the experience of the Gunners, 2 times winners of the VIP Father's Day competition, they will find a way back because they know how to win. So Hydra Daly has it, takes a shot, stopped by Greenwood, goes back out to Sashin. Sashin goes to Lynch, being pressed by, and then a lovely shots inside. And a lovely play again. And everything is working in the favor here of the Gunners. And as I say, knowing football and a team that knows how to win, we have to be mindful of the Gunners FC. Lovely encounter, well balanced at this time. So, ball comes in from Justin Hansen, goes to Jeff DeJohn. A lovely play coming across the box. Coming to Library. Library looks up. Look for Kelvin Pron, who is experienced. Looking for help inside. Putting the ball calmly to Library. Library goes wide to Hansen. Lovely play, but a little too much with the wind playing on that side of the park. I'd like to say good afternoon to all of the fathers. Good afternoon to the fathers who are still mothers. So playing 2 rows and a lovely, wow. And that could have gone into our own goal situation. So we have a lovely match here down at the Lift Bay playing fields. So we're asking you to come out and play. And again, a ball played across the box. And a touch from the MSS striker player. And that could have gone anyway. So we look again, Hydra looking for his teammate. Putting that ball wayward, hitting that ball up and away. But good intention. So you have the ball being played here by Greenwood. Picking up by Kelvin Pond. Kelvin Pond using his experience to turn. Getting the players up. Goes out to Christopher John. Christopher John looking. And that is halftime call by official Huggins, and a lovely encounter between the Gunners and MSS All-Stars, not using the advantage that they had in the first half, and now they have find it very difficult to play through the Gunners. So the Gunners showing what they have, showing the presence and showing that they can play football. And as I mentioned before, once a team has a pedigree to win, they will always find a way to win, and you will see that within these players. So as we turn over to Mr. Garro for the halftime show, so we're asking everyone inside to take part. You can win some lovely prize. Yes? Well, what's on school?
Oh my gosh, why do you smell like that? I'm gonna be sick.
Tired of smelling like garbage? Tired of getting rejected? Well, we got a solution for you.
Oh my days, who is this guy? He smells so good. Take my number.
For the oil, everything had to spoil from grandma go down to child. They've been wanting this for a while, deal with them in a style. When stars align, greatness outshines all hatred in space and time. So still we rise, with grace and with faith in the morning, with chains and oil. I am a backpack and I'm ready, rum in my backpack and I'm ready. Promoter done laughing already with a backpack and the empty now. They go out to put the job on a payroll. Oil fresh like today old. Put the job on a payroll. Oil fresh like today old. Put some respect on the name. I don't want to hear. Don't give me that you want to pay. You want to pay. Put some respect on the name. I don't want to hear. Don't give me that you want to pay. You want to pay.
Being able to show up when they need me, that they need. Being a father is a process. My name is Pico Williams, officially Barry Alger Carlisle, but we'll stick with Pico Williams. I have 2 children alive, and I lost one just over a year ago, so I was able to father 3. Being a father is a process. It's being able to balance, it's being able to evolve, it's being able, most importantly, to show up. So it's a process. The most rewarding part of fatherhood for me is being able to be present for my children, being able to show up when they need me, to instill that confidence that they need. I think a father's role is very important in a child's life. Just like a lighthouse is there in a storm for you to know where to go to. At the end of the day, a father being the anchor for that child knows where to go back to. Whenever he or she falls, they know how to get up and where to start over. One lesson I would say, if my children could take away one lesson, would be to always remember that you are capable, you have it within you to get up, to stand up and go on. Whenever you fall down. For example, where you are in life may not be, where you are in life and you're comfortable may not be where you're supposed to be, but you can get up and journey on. One advice I would leave with fathers is to show up. Show up, show up. It is so important for fathers to show up for their children. It instills the confidence within them. Children need to make decisions, and sometimes just knowing that my father is behind me or the voice of my father is hanging within me, that instills that level of confidence that drives them to their independence. We hear so much about the mothers. We know that the mothers are there, the mothers show up. Fathers sometimes show up and they're not seen. So they need to show up and make their presence felt and be counted. So I want to invite all of Montserrat and all of the region to come out and just be a part of this Father's Day football match. But in particular, I want to put a spotlight on the fathers. There are a lot of fathers who on that day will be home sitting down, trying to scope it out on a little piece of video. But come out, be present, show up for yourself, show up, represent yourself, and be there and be a part of it.
Busy body, busy tonight. Mad, Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh, hey life, hey. Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? How you gonna do me?
So that was
Oh my gosh, why do you smell like that? I'm gonna be sick.
Tired of smelling like garbage? Tired of getting rejected? Well, we got a solution for you.
Oh my days, who is this guy? He smells so good. Take my number.
Load me up with the oil. Everything I to spoil. From grandma go down to trial. They've been wanting this for a while. Deal with them in a style. When stars align, greatness outshines all hatred in space and time. So still we rise. With grace and with faith in the morning, with chains and oil. I am a backpack and I'm ready. Rum in the backpack and I'm ready. Promoter done laughing already with a backpack and the empty owner. They go out to put the job and a payroll. Oil fresh like today old. Put the job and a payroll. Oil fresh like today old. Put some respect on me name. I don't want to hear. Don't give me that you want to pay. You want to pay. Put some respect on me name. I don't want to hear. Don't give me that you want to pay. You want to pay for them.
Being able to show up when they need me, that they need. Being a father is a process. My name is Pico Williams, officially Barry Alger Carlisle, but we'll stick with Pico Williams. I have 2 children alive and I lost one just over a year ago, so I was able to father 3. Being a father is a process. It's being able to balance
as we start the second half of the third place playoff. Very interesting match, very ball goes out to Javante. Javante looks, goes back to so goes out to Walker. Walker being marked there by Greenaway. Greenaway putting that ball outside. And Donaldson inside with the knee brand, and he's looking for his goal. And he just talking about that player breaking away from his marker and trying to score. So Donaldson, very dangerous player inside of this competition for the last 2 to 3 years, getting the winners, and now again pressing hard, looking at, and again Walker with that chance. And again, I keep saying this, playing this ball casual, long. Donaldson being marked there by Devontae Library. Ball comes up to Kelvin Pan. Kelvin Pan with a touch, looking for help. Goes out to Jeff Dejean. Jeff Dejean with a touch inside. Lovely play there. And now looking for it and going wide there again from Jeff Dejean. Putting that ball wide again. So you have Lynch. Lynch going into Sasha. Sasha takes the ball, looking for help. A long ball inside to Daly. Daly with a touch. And now Donaldson goes over to Walker. And Walker takes it down like a general and putting that ball out. So Kelvin Powell with a touch. Goes to Sean Greenaway. Looking for help inside. Pressing that ball. Going forward. Getting help from Kelvin Pan. And then Christopher cannot find his foot there again. But a lovely play inside of the half of the Gunners. So lovely chance, end-to-end football down here, and a Sunday afternoon for the VIP media, Father's Day, and a lovely shot going across and not finding his teammate a little bit wide of the mark. And that is a throw-in, and Walker with the throw-in. Goes to Donaldson. Donaldson has that ball right there. Looking for help. Goes wide to Walker. Peeling away is Bailey. And a lovely, lovely clearance. And that ball. So we have a good game going in the second half. And I love to see the competitive nature being put by two teams. Ball goes out. Sashin aka Duka goes long. And Walker could not throw that ball, indicating to his partner that was a very good pass. He could not get his foot down. Ball goes out to Hansen. Hansen with a deadly left foot, looking for help. Getting that ball out to Christopher Jean. Christopher Jean taking up ball. Looking goes to Libra. Libra controls, could not control that ball. And it goes out for a goal kick. You remember after this we have 5 minutes at the end, and after that there's no clear winner. We go to the penalty, the dreaded penalty. Which team has that English and a lovely play there by Coach Kelvin Pond. Ball goes up to Lynch and Sean goes for it, asking for help, and he shovels that ball outside. You remember coming up, the first place. Could we have a new champion? No, we definitely would have a new champion this year. Is that correct, Mr. Darrell? We will definitely have a new champion this year? Yes. So could it be the MSO does it best, or the Bank of Montserrat Enforcers? So could it be the Bank of Montserrat Enforcers? And the ball goes to Sashin, and Sashin takes it and being blocked there by Kelvin Pond. So lovely play, and now they have a coach in Louis coaching, has a man, he's injured. Very passionate in there, and the ball goes. And then we don't have Javente Library with a lovely interception, and Jeff DeJohn. And I had Daly with the pullback inside of that, and it's a play. And as we said, you remember after this, and there's no clear winner, we will then go to extra time. And after extra time, we go into penalty. So as the ball goes wide of the mark, and the wind holding that ball up. So now we have a throw-in, and Lynch throws the ball in, and Walker has the ball. And a lovely turn. There's no one on him, and he looks to curl that one inside. And there's a lovely play. Sashin putting that ball, a lovely turn. And Kudis, and I'm telling you about that player Donaldson, one of the players of this tournament. Who I think was a top scorer, who scored the winning goal last year in this competition to give the Gunners that championship. A very deadly striker, not because he has 1 foot, and then you have this, and then that could have gone anywhere. Sashin turns, looking up, and is advancing, and he puts that one inside, and Justin collecting that one inside of his stomach. And this is the game, and this is the game. This is a lovely game. So now we go down to crunch time. You will have these two teams pushing, not going for that extra time. They want to get this game over with. We have a throw-in there for the Gunners. So we have a throw-in for the Gunners. So as the time elapses, it comes to crunch down and the ball goes. And could not touch that. And Sachin looks up and a lovely ball outside and it goes for a goal kick. Ball goes wide to Kelvin Pont. Kelvin Pont looking for help. Looking for help inside. And he goes over into the half of the goes to Christopher. Christopher Jean look up. And then he goes. And this is where it counts. And looking for help. And he's looking for help. And it is a punt. And it played, quickly played across the box. And as you can see, the Gunners, they waste no time with the corners, waste no time with the free kick. And as I mentioned before, they have the champions pedigree. One of our teams who are successful, have been successful over the tournament. Unfortunately, this year fell a bit short, but as they fight to be third in this championship and being played there strong. And the ball, and could this be the decider? And looking to open his body, and I see the idea that he had here, but putting his body too much and put too much on the door. They're getting close. They're knocking on heaven's door. They're knocking, the Gunners are knocking. They have the pedigree of the real Arsenal Gunners. And look at that. Lovely turn inside by Kelvin Pont. And Kelvin Pont going up and looking for help inside. And Jeff Dejean putting that ball, cut shot, and hitting that box. And a ball there again, looking for help, clearing, and ball goes again. And we have our advance. We have a 3v1 here, and it goes wide. And could this be, and a lovely block there by Sachin inside of their half. And could this be the moment that we have a goal? And could this be the moment that, and the ball goes in, and Danielson pushes wide to Walker. And Walker looks up, a lovely turn, and being marked there by Sean Greenaway. And and that is a foul. So foul. So So that was touched, very hard touch there. High foot. As you can hear, some lovely coaching going on here from Louis, getting that ball and telling him, leading his team over the line, and that's what good coaches do, looking and seeing the game from the outside, so he's giving his perspective on the team. So we are throwing, and the ball is in, so you have an advance, and Sachin going up, and a lovely block there by Liebert, blocking that ball, blocking that intention, going forward for the Gunners. So as we say, as time goes down, and the Gunners find something, or the MSS All-Stars find something, stopping this game from going into extra time. So we have a kick here by Walker, and goes across the box, and what a lovely goal. And that was a lovely goal. And as I say all the time, the Gunners always find a way to win. And this is the winning pedigree that you can see inside of a team. lovely curve goal. Did it touch anyone there? Okay. So that was a lovely effort there with the deflection goal going across. Yes. So we have now, as time goes down and as the so we go now, we have advance and we have ball going into Kelvin Pan. Kelvin Pan looks for help, goes out to Jeff John. Jeff John looks for help in Christopher John. Christopher John looks for help, tries the shots from outside, not putting that ball inside and getting that. So as the Gunners look to capitalize on their goal and going forward, the experience of Lynch in the goal, putting that ball long and hitting it on target. And I think now as we look at time is against the MSS All-Stars. Lovely touch there by Jeff Dejean. Goes out to Kelvin Pan, looking for help inside of that half. We have the player wide. Ball goes out to there again. And lovely play there inside. Levante Library. Levante Library look for help. You have and looking for help inside. So Jeff Dejean has it. And lovely play there for Jeff Dejean, looking for help inside of that final third for the Gunners. So a kick. So yes, as the Gunners look to lock this game out, and we have player down. So as we wait, and I think looking at my clock, the clock is the enemy of the MSS All-Stars. So as they look, good a chance. Looking to look up, playing casual inside of that area. And a lovely chance there. Again. Good inside. So we have Lynch putting the ball down, looking for his teammate, putting that ball into areas, looking for Walker who can hold up that ball and run down the clock. And as I keep saying, experience comes with wisdom. So as you look, Levante Library pushing that ball over the line, looking for something to happen. The Gunners compacting their part, and Christopher John trying something over there. And a free kick. A free kick. So as we look, someone now the guidance of the official there, giving the young player some, giving the official some. So I walk up. Not getting to convert the ball right there. So you have that lovely play there with so that ball going. And a lovely clearance there by Sean Greener. Going back to Sachin with a lovely touch. And it can only be now that the Gunners FC have secured third place with time. And that is it. So lovely play here by the Gunners FC, taking third place in the 2026 VIP Media's Father's Day competition. So unlucky for the MSS All-Stars coming this far and understanding the game of football. As we go over to Mr. Garro and the half-time giveaways, we're asking everyone to take part, win yourself some prizes. You have cash prizes as well, and now you can win a lot of money. So speaking to Louis here and knowing that you guys have the pedigree to win and the side coming at this time into the match, what would you say about your boys?
Despite the injuries, other unforeseen circumstances, we conquered and we came out. So next year we'll come back bigger and better as two-time champions of the Father's Day football competition.
And how would you say your guys played today with the pressure of starting with 4 players and then coming out victorious into this 2026 VIP Father's Day competition?
As I said, we should class experience, and our guys were determined to win because that is what we're here for, to win. And we put on a good show with 5 persons on the field. So I want to congratulate the fellas.
Thank you very much to the Gunners and Louis for winning the VIP Media third place spot in this 2026 football competition. Back to Mr. Garro, and thank you very much.
Congratulations to the Gunners FC. The Gunners were our reigning champions last year, taking third place in 2026. Congratulations. The score for that game is Gunners 2, MSS 1. That is Gunners 2, MSS 1. Congratulations again to Gunners FC on their third place position.